Good afternoon. Okay, let me know if you can hear me. Okay, I'm going to share the video really quickly. Okay. Boom. Okay, I'm just waiting for that first comment. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch. Today is Tuesday, June 28th, 2022. Where has the month gone, right? Okay, where are my comments? I am live, right? Oh, there y'all are. Hi there. Perfect. Okay, everything is good. The picture is good. The sound is good. Sorry about that. I had minimized the screen, so now I can see y'all. Oh, wow. So Melissa says 11 days until her son's wedding. That will be awesome. Are you guys going to have a mother-son dance? Okay, let me go see if the video is not actually posted on the other platform. Let's close out and let's try again. Okay, share, copy the link. Let's try this again. We are live. Post. Okay, that worked. Yay. Now I can close this out. How are y'all doing? Can you believe I woke up this morning with a sore throat? I don't have it right now, but I had a sore throat and a headache today. Not that y'all want to talk about sickness stuff again, right? So I have lots of housekeeping notes and lots of things to talk about tonight, but we are adding a new feature to the live video tonight, and that is I'm going to be giving away some chick candy live. And the way that you're going to win it is by the chat box. So if you don't have a YouTube account, or a Gmail account, I should say, create one really quickly, because that's all you need to post a comment in the chat box. So click on live chat. Yeah, I'm feeling much better right now, but that's because I took ibuprofen. Yeah. So does anybody need instructions on how to win? We're going to be giving away 4 prizes tonight. Oh, let me move the camera off my face and I'll show you so we've got 4 giveaways, and I'm drawing the winners from the chat box. Yeah. So if you don't know how to post a comment, and you don't have to say anything fancy, you can just say hello, hi. Yeah, you don't have to enter, you don't have to say anything specific to win. It's just I'm going to draw from the winners, and this is the first time, so I'm going to ask for your patience because it's new. It's a new feature that I'm adding, and I'm going to do it for at least the next 3 months to test and see how I like it. Okay? So we've got chick candy giveaway that's going to be live tonight. If you win, I'll announce the winner tonight. All 4 winners will be announced tonight. And you must email me within 24 hours your mailing address. Okay? So this is my email address. I'll post it every time someone wins, so that way you'll know where to email me. Okay. Now I'm going to switch the camera and put it on both of us. Select all. There we go. Okay. The Designer Series paper charts are ready for the holiday catalog. And I'm going to show them to you really quickly because they are absolutely beautiful. And I had a couple people ask me again today how I use these. But before we do that, let's have a joke. Y'all want a joke? Wait, where are my comments? Why are they not showing up on my computer? Hold on. Okay, there y'all are. So I've just got to move the screen around. Okay, so here is a joke. Who turns the lights off on Halloween? The light switch. Because we're doing a Halloween project, this set goes live or is available starting on Friday. So, oh yes, thank you, Terry. Yes, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so y'all got the joke, right? We'll put that one over here that we've already told it. So how I use the Designer Series paper charts is when I go to create, it's so much easier to pull these charts and figure out what color I want to use instead of going and getting my whole stack of paper and going through that. So this is the black and white designs. And yeah, this is going to be our Halloween paper this year. And then the next pack is bows of holly. See how pretty that is? And then Celebrate Everything is 2 pages. And so here's those 2. I love this pack of paper. This is the host paper. So don't forget, if your order is 150 or more, you can get this for your Stampin' Rewards. Okay? Then we have Gingham Cottage, and that's also 2 pages. You can use this for Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween, birthdays, baby showers. I love this pack of paper. Love it. The next pack is called Lights Aglow, and this is our 6x6 paper this year in the holiday catalog. Painted Christmas is a carryover from last year, so if you download the scanned version of these, it says 2021, and that's because it was in last year's catalog. Then Rustic Harvest is the next, so this is kind of our fall paper this year. And then Santa Express is the next one. Splendid Day is another one. Storybook Gnomes. Hi, Loretta. This is her first time watching from Missouri. So I love Storybook Gnomes. And Sweetest Christmas. So all of these charts are already over on my website. You can print the blank copy and add all your squares if you want to, or you can print my scanned copy. I do recommend that you print it on basic white cardstock because that makes it so much nicer. Yeah, print it on basic white cardstock. You'll see such a huge difference in the color, okay? It's worth spending the money for that. Okay, I've got my little checklist here. So I've told one joke. I've told you about the prizes or the chick candy. I've told you about the charts. If you're someone that likes my paper shares, I know I'm very tardy. That's what happens when you have COVID for over a week. You're behind. So yes, I'm offering holiday catalog paper shares. And every day I keep saying it's going to be tomorrow. So as soon as I get my blog posts done on our project, then I will post the paper shares. Okay. And I am a little bit late. So sorry. Okay. So the measurements for our project tonight, I'm going to show them a couple times. Here it is. Let me make sure y'all can see that. Can you see it? Yeah. My desk is a little cattywampus. Okay, so I've got y'all's attention right now. So while I've got your attention, we're going to go ahead and do a giveaway. Now, I've never done this before, and I'm not real sure how to do it. So what I've done is I've pulled up the video on my little iPad. And so all of your, I've got it on live chat. See, you can see that. And so what I'm going to do is just spin this, and whatever name my finger lands on, that's who the winner is going to be. So for the first drawing, I got my little notes here. You're going to get to choose. Y'all want to see all 4 gifts? I'll go ahead and show you all 4 gifts today since this is the first time. So number 1 is going to be the silver and gold specialty paper out of the Celebration catalog. And then the second one is Play-In with Patterns Designer Series paper. And then these Play-In with Pattern, wait a second. I said that wrong. I typed it wrong. Design a Daydream Designer Series paper sampler along with these retired Play-In with Patterns resin dots. You'll see it's missing a few. That's because this is retired in mine, but people still like stuff, right? Even though it's retired. So silver and gold specialty paper. So the first winner is going to get to choose either this or this. And then the second winner is going to get whatever's remaining. Then the third and fourth winner is going to be this drawstring bag and the hippest hippos. And the third person will get to choose whether they want the stamp set or the bag. And then the fourth person will get whatever's left over. Okay? So hopefully y'all like that. I'll go ahead and put this in here since that's going to be 3 and 4. And this is 1 and 2. So here we go. We're going to draw a winner. You have to live in the United States. So I'm so very sorry if your name pops up and you're the winner and you don't live in the United States. I cannot break the rules. I cannot send it to you. So please just say, oops, I'm out of the country. Okay? So here we go. I'm just going to take my, well, that don't work, does it? So I'm just going to take my finger and I'm just going to scroll up and I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to scroll up again and I'm just going to touch a number, a person. Okay. So y'all can see I'm not cheating. My middle of my finger is on Sue Ann. You won. You just got something the other day, didn't you? Okay, so I'm going to write her name. You get to choose which one you want. So, Sue Ann, which one do you want? Do you want the paper or do you want this one? Susan says she got the mini catalogs. Yes, thank you. I'm so glad to hear that because a lot of people have not. Sue Ann, let me know which item you want. And look, I put it there, but you tell me. You don't have to get the paper. I can switch that around. Yes, you won, but which one do you want? You want the 6x6? Do you want this or do you want this? Option 1 or option 2? So we still have 3 more winners tonight, and now we're going to make the project, okay? You want the paper, the 6x6? There, yeah, 2 of them is paper, but you want this one, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. How did that work out okay? Yes, congrats. Now, supplies. I got everything organized here, so hopefully we won't go too far over. It is actually 15 minutes in, and I haven't even started, but that's okay. Let's tell another joke really quick. What do you call a witch that lives in the desert? A sandwich. Okay, we've told two jokes so far. So what we're going to do now is we're going to stamp our little witch and our greeting. And like I said, we're using the Best Witches stamp set. This is going to be available starting on Friday, July 1st. Is that the date, right? Okay, I've got my basket. So we're using the Stampin' Blends markers tonight to color our little witch. And don't forget that tomorrow is the last day for my June host code, even though we have another day left. And you get your choice of Stampin' Blend markers with a minimum $50 order using this host code. And you have to let me know which set you want, okay? So we're going to stamp her and the greeting with Memento ink. Is there too much light? Am I looking a little pale? There will be a box template for this box tomorrow. I sighed because I wish I could get it all done beforehand, but I just cannot. Yes, I would like to. Ultimately, one day I will. And I would like to make 2 projects tonight, but I just can't do it. I'm behind on so much because I need to get the paper shares done. Okay, so now we're going to color. I want to look and see. Do I look a little pale? The light's perfect? Okay, good. I feel like every time I look up, my hair looks a little yellow. So here's our markers. And I'm going to start, let me put my readers on. Ugh. Every time I do this, I have to clean them. Isn't the witch so cute? I love this stamp set. The frog is really cute too, though. Did y'all notice the little frog? Oh my goodness, look. Okay, here we go. I don't know why I tapped that. You do not have to tap your markers, so don't even pay any attention to that, okay? So I'm using this is actually the dark Highland Heather, and I normally use the light on most of my projects, but not for Halloween. Halloween kind of calls for very vibrant colors, right? The paper that we're using is in the host pack. Okay, I got to stop talking because I don't want to mess her up. I just had to look up and see what it looked like with me leaning down to color her. This will take me a couple minutes. So if y'all need to go grab a drink or run to the restroom, ruh-roh, I went out of the line. That's okay. I'm doing my quick and dirty coloring as if I do it any other way. So while I'm coloring, tell me, do you guys have plans for the 4th? So now I'm going to take the Flirty Flamingo and just give her a little pink cheek. And then I'm going to color over that with the Petal Pink. And this is the light. And this was also the light, the Flirty Flamingo. Sue Ann asked, do I have to do anything like condition to the stamps before you use them? I will tell you, I actually, hold on, I'm going to change markers. I'm going to use the dark Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to color her hair real quick. I do clean them first. So if it's a red rubber stamp, what I do before I stamp them is I clean them. That's the first thing I do. That's all I do when it's a red rubber stamp. If it's a photopolymer stamp, I will ink it up in, I will ink it up with something and then clean it really good. And then I will stamp with it. And if it doesn't work really well, if it doesn't stamp well, I will take my little sanding block. You can get these at nail salons, and I just give it a little teeny tiny sanding. Okay. Back to my coloring with the daffodil. So I'm just coloring her hair. I do condition them. Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, sometimes there seems to be like a little bit of like a dust, or this doesn't have any. Every now and then it just seems like it has a little bit of a film or a dust or whatever, and I just like to get that off. Film's not the right word. Okay, so I colored the broom, her hair, and yeah, that's it. Now I'm going to go back to the petal pink, and I'm going to color her face. Take a guess how many times I had to color her today to get her right. Y'all would be surprised. I'm using the wrong color. I'm using the light basic black for her shoes. It took me 5 times to get her colored without messing up. I kept messing up. I kept coloring the wrong thing. So now I'm still using the light basic black, and I am coloring her hat. I'm going super slow. Oh, I just remembered I was supposed to do the buckle. That's okay. This box goes together really, really quickly. So once I'm done coloring, it'll move along really quickly. Oh, her cape. Just think, I'm going to have a grandbaby on Halloween this year. I wonder if they will dress her up. She'll only be like, what, a month and a half old? Unless she's early. I know I'm going super slow, but okay. Now I'm going to use light smoky slate for the other part of her hat. I guess the underside. And then crumb cake for the broomstick. And then I need daffodil again for the little buckle on her hat. And we're going to add a little bit of Wink of Stella to the buckle. We're going to add some later to the stars. So I'll set this aside now. we're going to fussy cut her. I think I'm going to be going to her house, right? Yeah, I won't make them bring her over here. I will be happy to go over there. So we're going to fussy cut her, and then we're going to cut this out using the tailor-made tags. So once again, I'm going to not talk while I fussy cut her. And she's pretty easy to fussy cut. I say that, but I should have done one of these in advance. Ooh, I messed up the hat. Oh well. Whoever I give this box to, I'll just remake this little witch. You know, one other thing that I was going to say, that if your name is drawn and you don't want the gift, if you already have it, you can always say that you can give it to someone else. You can just say, give it to someone else. I know that sounds a little bit rude, but I have a lot of demonstrators that watch, and they may already have it. And so, you know how sometimes you pay for someone's meal in the drive-thru? Have you ever had someone pay for your meal in the drive-thru? It's pretty awesome when that happens. I'll never forget, but I feel guilty because one time Brooke was in the Panera line and somebody paid for our meal, and our meal was like $30-something. Yeah, I felt really guilty. Okay, so we're going to do some die cutting real quick. I'm going to get my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. My bar stool just leaned forward. Did y'all see that? That would be a terrible thing if I fail. I should always say every time before I go live, I am very clumsy. I did something the other day and David was like, goodness gracious, are you okay? I'm like, yes, you know, I am always tripping and dropping stuff. I dropped something like a dozen times the other day. He was like, what in the world is wrong with you? I'm like, I don't know. I'm not very graceful. Do I have the right sandwich here? I do. Okay. So here's our stitched circle that we need. And I went ahead and cut out the little purple pieces. So purple, gorgeous grape. I went ahead and cut those out so you don't have to watch me die cut everything. And then now I need to cut out the greeting. And when you're cutting out the greeting, you want to make sure that you line it up so that you leave some room for our little gorgeous grape piece. Okay? I'm using some Post-it note tape to hold it in place. Oh, goodness gracious, Angie. There we go. So y'all have had that happen and you've done it too. Yeah, paying for someone's meal and having someone pay for your meal. I always feel really guilty. I would rather be the one that does it for someone than someone do it for me. But it is greatly appreciated. But I always feel guilty. What can I say? I always feel guilty. Okay, we're done die cutting because like I said, I already cut out our gorgeous grape little piece there. fold this up and get it out of the way. And we will go ahead and draw our second winner now. So the second winner, Debbie, I will answer your question about the sewing machine in later, if that's okay, because it depends on your budget. Yeah. So let's talk about that a little bit later, if that's okay. So our second winner is going to get this, because I believe Sue Ann chose this pack of paper, right? Let me scroll back really quick. Yeah, Debbie, it depends on your budget. I'm looking just to make sure that okay, several people got it right on that. It took me 5 times. Okay, I believe, correct me really quickly, Sue Ann, if this was not the pack of paper, because I just want to make sure. So we're going to draw a winner again. So if you want to win this, I'm just going to scroll up, and I'm going to scroll down, I'm going to scroll up, and I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to scroll up again. I'm going to put my finger. I'm not going to look, though. I'm not going to look. Wait, I better do it again since I was kind of sort of looking. Okay. Who is it on? Terry Hendricks. Okay. You are the next winner, and this is your gift. So email me your mailing address. I'm going to write your name on here. Okay, so we got 2 more gifts to give it a little bit later. Now, let me get that out of the way. We've got our girl, we've got our circle, we've got our greeting, this little thingy. Now we need to use the new punch. This is going to be so awesome. So we're going to cut out. After I use this punch twice, I finally figured out that I better punch it upside down because I kept losing my stars. I think this is called the Witch's Hat Builder Punch. Let me look real quick. Where's my supply list? Right here. It is called the Witch Hat Builder Punch. Yeah. Now, let's make this box. This will be box template 82. So it will be available tomorrow. And this is how it's going to look. I'm going to get my Simply Scored scoring tool. I'm going to place this on the 7-inch side. I like to call that what? The landscape side. And I'm going to score it at 2 3/4, 3 1/4, 6, and 6 1/2. And then I'm going to place it on the 6 3/4 inch side. And I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch, 4 1/2, and 5. If you arrived late, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, pretty please. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so now I'm going to fold on those score lines and burnish with my bone folder. So Brookie and the Birds, and Chase and Jessica, and my niece and nephew, we're all going to be celebrating the 4th at the lake house. We bought a big Mabel today. Do y'all know what a big Mabel is? It's a big... Do y'all really want to hear this? Sure you do, right? It's been a while since we've all been together. Because, you know, life happens. Okay, so I got to turn, ruh-roh, my measurements fell on the floor. Okay, I got to stop talking. So here we go. I'm going to cut up to the score line, up to the score line. So what we're doing is the skinny side's over here on the left, okay? See? So I've cut up to the score line, up to the score line, up to the score line, and up to the score line. So for this one, I'm just going to remove this edge and then angle cut that, and then give both of those tabs a teeny tiny trim like that, okay? So this is the bottom of our box. That's how it looks so far. And now we're going to go back up to the top of the box, and we're going to cut all the way down to the second line on each of these score lines. So there's 4 score lines. So we're going to cut all the way down to that second score line. Okay, now we're going to start from the left and go to the right. So this first section here, we're removing all of that and then angle cutting, okay? The next one, we're just going to whack off right there at that score line. The next section, we're going to remove all of it. So we want to fold this down and away so that we don't accidentally cut the wrong thing. Okay, that was a little off. This one, we're just going to remove that part. We want to trim these little tabs on the left and the right. And I'm going to show y'all what fits in this in just a few minutes once we get the adhesive on it. And there she is. Now, I'm going to round the corners of the top of the box. If you don't have a corner rounder, because this thing is retired, you can not round the corners. And then we want to round the corners on this piece, and we want to do it on the bottom of the pumpkins, okay? There we go. You don't know what a big Mabel is? I'll show you really quickly. It's a big inner tube, a big inflatable that actually holds, it holds everybody. No, it holds 3 people. Look, can y'all see that? This is Big Mabel. Oh, goodness gracious, what did I just do? Yeah, it's a big inflatable that will hold 2 people, maybe 3. Yeah. We had that in our cart several years ago. David and I did. And we walked around Sam's the entire time with it in our cart. And then when we got to the register, we took it out of our cart because it was too expensive. But we decided that since the whole family is coming down, we need to have some fun. Okay, I just used tear and tape on the side here. And I'm going to take my take your pick tool and close that up. And then down here, the bottom, this is going to be the front of the bottom, so I'm going to use tear and tape on that too.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Can you believe she said that to me? That keeps happening. It's time for a new Apple Watch. I'm just waiting for them to announce the new one. She's also losing her battery, or it's running out of battery before the end of the day. I've had it for a long time. Okay, so I'm folding this over, folding that over, and here is our box. Okay, we'll decorate it and then I'll show you what fits in there. So we're going to take this piece of Designer Series paper and add it there. And I have my liquid glue here. Catherine says she thought that was a side of beef. That's funny. It really does kind of sound like a side of beef. Oh. Okay, so I'm just going to hold this for just a second. Let that dry. A side of beef. I'm actually having beef tonight. We're having hamburgers. We bought a half of a cow. I don't know if you've ever done that. You ever done that? You bought a quarter cow or a half a cow, or since food is getting really expensive, we bought a half a cow. And David went and picked it up a couple weeks ago. So we've got lots and lots of hamburger meat and hamburger patties and steaks and roast. And we gave some to Chase and Jessica. We'll give some to Brooke when she moves back. And then we gave some to his parents. Okay, y'all ready for another joke? What do witches put on their hair? Scare spray. Okay, now we're going to add this circle here so that the box has to close going under the circle. Does that make sense? So the circle on top keeps the box closed for you. So several people thought that I was talking about a cow. Well, I wasn't, but I can get now where you would think that, right? So black dimensionals, because it's a Halloween project. You don't have to. You could use the white ones, but you do get the mini and the regular size for this. Okay, so this is going to come up. You want to bring it up just enough so that you can put that under there. Okay? And then she's going to get added with dimensionals. So right there's pretty good. And then we're going to add our stars. So we're going to do one here. And I want to get this little one here. And then we'll do a medium one over here. Okay, I'm going to need my take your pick tool. And I'm going to need my little needle. And I need my silicone craft sheet. It's like I'm having surgery here. So I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue right there. And then I'm going to use the putty end of my take your pick tool. And pick that up. And then hold that there. Same thing here. That crazy printer of mine is over there doing its calibration thing, whatever it's doing. And I haven't even used that printer today because my mouse has died. I mean, like, died, like forever died. Like it won't charge or nothing. That has never happened to me ever. Okay, that's done. So put this back on here. And then remember I told y'all that I was going to put some Wink of Stella on. Where's my basket of pen? Oh, here it is. I'm going to put some Wink of Stella on the stars. So just a little to make them shiny. Okay, there's that. Now we have to work on the greeting. Oh, wait, come back here. So we've got to take this little thingy here and put some glue on it. Ugh. Which way did I do this? Hopefully y'all are laughing with me and not at me. There we go. I got it. Close that up. This goes back in here. We're done with all that and that. So now we're going to do the ribbon. It's in my basket here. I love this gingham ribbon. When we had the free shipping special last week, I ordered myself a bunch of rolls of these because it kind of goes with everything, right? So what I'm going to do is, I think this is the most challenging part of this project is the ribbon. I'm just going to say. I went round and round and how I was going to do it. And no matter how I did it, I could not get the tails to go in the right place. But I'm gonna master it on this very first get-go here. Do a little bunny ear. I gotta hold my mouth just right. You can wrap it around the box if you want to. Now don't skedaddle. Remember, I got two more prizes to give away, and I also have a couple more jokes. So we'll set this aside for a minute and let's do another giveaway. So winner number 3, to enter to win, we're drawing the winner right now, not later. Start leaving a comment in the chat box. You can just say, hello, I want to win, or anything. Nothing elaborate. So the next winner is going to get to choose this drawstring bag that I made or the Hippest Hippos. Okay? So what I'm going to do is get my comments again, start leaving a comment. I'm going to wait one more second because I just noticed it takes about 30 seconds, maybe a minute before the comments start coming in. Oh, you heard me say bunny ears. Sometimes I say things that I don't realize I'm saying them out loud, right? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to scroll up and down. And there's only, so if I accidentally put your name a second time, you only get to win one time tonight, but I'm going to be doing this on every live, okay? So I'm fixing to stop and Catherine Craddock, you're the winner. So which one do you want, Catherine? Do you want the drawstring bag or the Hippest Hippos? Catherine Craddock. So the bag or the stamp set? Hopefully it's okay that I'm waiting for her to answer me. Which one do you want? You'll take the bag. Okay. So that means the stamp set will go to the final winner. I actually have Catherine's address, so I only need you to email me if your address has changed recently. Okay, so now we're going to do another joke. What do you learn in which school? Spelling. What do you learn in which school? Spelling. Okay, let's add the greeting. So I'm going to use a black dimensional. You could use a mini glue dot if you want. Yeah, you don't have to pop this up if you don't want to. I think I need another dimensional on there. Now I'm going to show y'all what fits in here. And we have one more winner. And then, and one more joke. So this box measures 2 3/4 by 4 by a 1/2 inch. So that means a gift card will fit in there perfectly. Okay, so we're going to open this up. And so let me show you how to open it. The circle and her hat kind of holds it closed for you. You could wrap ribbon around it, but then you'd be using more ribbon. So this works perfect. So a gift card will fit in there. This, Pam made me this. This is a little needle book. So there's lots of needle books out there, but that fits in there. These little hand sanitizers will fit in there. You could probably fit 3 of those in there. These little Kit Kats, I did have 2 of those, but I ate 1 of them. And then these little mini Kit Kats will fit in there. Probably 4 will fit in there because they will fit landscape wise too. Is that vertical? Horizontal. Horizontal. They'll fit horizontally as well. And then this is my Riley Blake you know, lint brush. I love lint brushes because I wear black every day. And yeah, that fits in there. So you could put that and a Kit Kat bar. Who wouldn't love a lint brush and a Kit Kat bar? I got that from, I believe, the Fat Quarter Shop. Oh, and look, soft lips. You could fit soft lips in there and some candy. I almost forgot that one. Okay, that gave y'all enough ideas, right? We have one more joke and one more giveaway. So I'm going to put this over here in the camera view so that y'all can get a look at it again. See what I mean about the ribbon being cattywampus? What do you call witches who live together? Broommates. Broommates. Okay, final winner. If you would like to enter to win, this is the final giveaway tonight. It's the Hippest Hippos. And I think one of the things I was supposed to say is that my giveaway tonight is not sponsored by YouTube in any shape or form, and I am solely responsible for running it. So I don't know if I have to do that on live giveaways, but I'm saying it just in case. So if you'd like to win this stamp set, just say hello or anything in the chat box, and I'm going to scroll up and down several times to give everybody the chance, and whatever name I land on is going to be our winner. And while I'm doing this, my next live video is scheduled for next Tuesday, but guess what? I'm going to go live sometime on Friday to do a catalog walkthrough, a holiday catalog walkthrough, okay? Okay, here we go. We're going to draw the winner. Let me scroll up, scroll down, scroll up, and scroll down, and scroll up, and I'm going to land on someone. So sorry. I don't know what happened. Are any of y'all still here? Oh, that is so funny. Okay, so you're still here? Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Let me see if I can get the other camera to working. Let's see. It's back live again now, David, I think. Yeah, I lost my connection, and then now it's back. I'm gonna
Do something.
what? Well, I lost my internet, or I don't know what happened, but it's live again. So I'm gonna finish this really quickly. Because I was doing a drawing. Okay, are y'all still there? So the winner of this one, who knows what happened? Let me see how many people are here. So we have 70 people still here. I lost my connection. Don't know what happened. Usually, Google Fiber's really been fabulous. This is the first time I've lost my connection. So I don't know what happened. Anywho, so Kelly was the winner of the stamp set, but she said that what did she say? She said we could draw another name because she already has it. So Kelly, that was very nice of you. And whoever I draw now will also really be thankful. Yes, they'll be thankful. So I'm going to draw another winner, and I'm going to draw it from those of you that are still here. So sorry for the people that left, because I really thought it was done. And the way that I knew that it wasn't is I shut everything down and came back, and the software said, "You're still live. Do you want to resume?" And I was like, "Say what?" So yeah, I'm going to draw another winner. And Kelly, if you're still here, that was very nice of you. And again, if you already have this stamp set and you don't want it, you can also say, give it back or give it to someone else. But before I draw a winner again, I want to say the project sheet and all of this will be on my blog tomorrow. So the box template and everything. Okay, so I'm going to go through the comments again. I'm going to scroll up and I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to go scroll up and then down. And I'm going to draw a winner like down here. No, I don't have my face on the screen now, but I promise y'all I'm not looking. But I am going to scroll to the bottom. Okay, so let me press and see whose name came up. So Pam, I don't know how to pronounce your last name. I'm so sorry. Covietz. Oh, how did I do that? How did I click on her name? Oh, look. So, Pam, are you still here? Yes, you're still here. So, Pam, you won the stamp set. Do you want the stamp set? It looks like it's frozen again. Hopefully it's not. Anyway, if Pam doesn't want it, I'll offer it again the next time I go live. So Pam, just let me know. I need your mailing address. Here's my email. And I'm going to go ahead and sign off because I'm not real sure that it's still working. Yeah. Okay. You're there. You're here. Okay. Yes, it's you. Do you want the stamp set? Is that okay? So what I was saying when I got cut off is that, okay, great. Pam, you are our final winner for tonight. And sorry about earlier. Ietz. I'm going to have to learn how to pronounce your name, your last name. What was I saying? So I'm going to go live at some point on Friday, and we're going to do a holiday catalog walkthrough. And then my next project, live project, will be next Tuesday. Okay? Thank you guys so much. And yeah, thank you so much. And again, sorry I lost my connection. Don't know what happened. Grr. See you later.